What's up, guys and gals, and welcome back to the Nerd Castle. My name is Splattercat. Happy to have you here today as we hang out for a little while and check out the demo of a game that I've been very excited about over the course of the last year or so. I've been watching the GIFs and I've been watching the Twitter on this one for a while. And so now that they have a playable demo, I figured we'd give it a go just to see what the game has on offer and to put it on your radar for a little while. This game is called Flynn, Son of Crimson. Let's go ahead and jump straight in. Alright, so as you can tell, this is definitely a graphically awesome game. If you're into pixel art, this game's doing a great job. It kind of had that same effect on me as Moonlighter had. Like, the second I saw it, I was like, I need to play this game, like, right now. Every now and again, a game comes out with graphics that just grab you like that. Flint Hook did the same thing to me. And it's just like, it's one of those situations that you're in where you're like, I need to play this right now. So we can jump. I'm using a controller because I believe that's the correct way to play platformers. If you're not using a controller, you're not really playing a platformer. You know what I mean? We can shoot a bow right now. That's pretty much all we start with. We could charge it up and shoot our bow heavy mode style like that too. There's some undulating vines down there that I don't want any part of. So let's wait and grab a sword here. Got ourselves a little schvert. Let's do this thing. Jumping on through. Alright, drop down to the bottom. And we can do a couple little attacks right here. There's no charge attack as far as I know. There's no downward attack, but there is kind of an upward Shoryuken strike. And so keep that in mind as well for aerial enemies, I guess. And so if we see anything flying around, I gotta roll through here. Let's go ahead and tune that guy up real fast, and we beat the rubies out of that fool. That sounds like a dope way to say that you got, like, a fighting one. You'd be like, man, I beat the rubies out that homie. That's what it sounds like they were trying to teach me over here. There's a little tutorial right here. We're just trying to teach you that you can jump and shoot arrows and levitate basically for as long as you want to. But I don't pay attention to that stuff. I just forge straight ahead and I'll figure it out as I go. Let's go ahead and take care of that guy too. This right here is a healing booger spot. This game is a bit like Dark Souls or Dead Cells in that you do have like an Estus flask. Your bow does not provide any stun animation. So that is something that I actually just noticed. I played the demo a little bit, and I never noticed that the bow doesn't have a stun animation, and I just noticed that, so that's useful to know as well. We've got 3 little pips at the top left-hand corner of the screen. That's how many times we can use our Estus flask, basically, to heal ourselves. You will take hits in this game. This game is pretty tough, and it does hurt. We got some enemies right there, because we got seen by the spotlight, so we're not going to be able to do much about that. Not going to be able to do much about that one either. Ooh, let me see if I can get rid of him real fast. He's going to summon something on us too, although I don't know where it's going to spawn. Oh, we got some enemies right there. Let's go ahead and give them the old slice and dice real fast, and then it's booger eating time. Mmm, delicious booger health. The best kind of health. The best kind of health you can get for your wealth. And I don't think I'm going to mess with that last spotlight. Let's just keep moving. We got a couple spiky walls right here. Another little security area. He's going to come back this way, though. And that thing, once it's aware of us, will actually glitch through the ground. Or, I'm sorry, he'll actually, like, change levels. So if you didn't know if the enemies can jump or if they can, like, go across terrain and whatnot, they totally can. So just be aware. Keep these guys stunned down real fast. And there it is. Nice. Until you pick up the mechanics of the game, this actually is a pretty challenging game. I know it looks like I'm breezing through it right now. But actually, the game does have its moments where you're like, oh my god, these things can jump. Exactly, like right there. And when you take a hit, look at our health right now. When you take a hit, you absolutely take a hit. So let's go through there. I'd like the health bar animation to be a little bit more clean. This thing that I'm noticing so far is you just like flat lose a chunk. I've always been a fan of the shadow effect that you get like in Street Fighter. To give you an example right there, if we press right shoulder, I think we change weapons. And so this is our battle axe. It's a lot slower, but it gives you a lot stronger of a stun. It has no upwards attack though, but it does have a downwards attack like that right there. And that downwards attack will actually line up enemies for like big damage because it puts a stun effect on them. So I'll try to show you with this guy right here. I'm gonna hang on to the edge until he... Alright. Oh, never mind. It outright one-shotted him. Also, there's a treasure chest back here. I will 100% take that. Picking up all these gems reminds me of Kid Chameleon. Kid Chameleon, you picked up the same thing. They were like green gems instead of red ones, though. Kid Chameleon was a great game. I'm always surprised we've never seen a reboot of that game. Kid Chameleon's a game that they always forget about. If you don't know what Kid Chameleon is, it's a Sega Genesis game that I have where it takes place in a VR room. So apparently this company invents like a VR room that you go into to play video games. And I think I need to shoot these right here. Let me see what I can do. Let me see if I can line that up properly. Got that one right there. There's no double jump yet, so I'm not going to be able to do much right there. But down comes the ladder. But Kid Chameleon, your character goes into like this VR, and the VR starts eating people. And so you go in, and the entire point of Kid Chameleon was that you could put on different suits, and different suits let you do different things. So there was like a samurai suit where you had more health and you could attack things with a sword. There was like a vacuum suit that sucked up all the gems and stuff like that. There was a fly suit where you could fly around. I mean, there was a bunch of them. And so we got to do a downward strike right there. Don't worry about this path right here off to the right because there's nothing there. On this side, I think we're just going to make some friends. And so let me see if I can show you that stun animation. There it is right there. You can actually put stars on people Street Fighter style if you want to. And then the last thing over here I think is going to be a wolf. I'm going to time him out and see if I can drop him with a little bit of hurt right there. And down he goes. That should allow us access to get the gloves. The gloves are my favorite weapon. I like the gloves a lot because the gloves have a carry-through animation, which the other weapons don't have. So you can actually glide your character around with the gloves. In addition, it also gives you a downwards tornado attack, which once again is the other reason why this game reminds me of Kid Chameleon, is that there was a tornado attack like that in Kid Chameleon too. I forget what suit gave it to you. I think there was a tornado suit actually you put on. And essentially, Kid Chameleon was kind of like, you know how you could put on different suits and stuff in Mario 3? Kid Chameleon was kind of an answer to that, where somebody kind of took that idea and ran with it, and they were like, well, what if you had a game that just had like 50 different suits, and they were hidden all over the level, and there was like 5 different ways you could do every different level by having different suits and like using different paths and stuff like that. Very cool game that nobody ever talks about. Nobody ever talks about Kid Chameleon, so damn it, I'm going to talk about it right now so that Kid Chameleon can get its due diligence. Kid Chameleon, I didn't forget about you. I remember you, Kid Chameleon. We could do a drill right here, and that's going to allow us through. Perfect. I use the gloves more than anything else. I really like the gloves. Plus, you got to put hands on people. You got to put hands on people because, as they say, these hands are rated E for everyone. Let's jump up in here. And we've actually got a grappling hook now, too, which I hadn't really talked about. I don't know if it's a good idea to do this, but I'm going to do it anyways. The gloves seem to have the same attack power as the sword, although I'm not sure about that. Once you have the gloves, you can climb up these walls right here, and you can actually slide up and down them too, so you can reposition yourself if you're not super happy with where you're at before you try to make a jump or whatever. Just a thing to keep in mind. We've got a hook shot spot right there. I'm going to take myself across. We're going to do that right there. Perfect. That actually went exactly like I saw it in my head, which is pretty rare when I play platformers. I'll be honest with you, it's pretty rare that things happen exactly the way... I bet there's a secret up there, but I don't know how to get to it. Let's run inside real fast and we'll see what's going on inside this little temple area. Holding up with certain weapons can influence your attacks as well as holding down. Yup. Ah! I don't think I want to deal with this right now. He's throwing stuff at me. It's very impolite, sir. Didn't your mother had to teach you don't throw shit at people? I'm gonna smack this dude real fast. See, he's got a club, so he thinks he's gonna go in hard. He ain't gonna go in hard. I'm gonna go in hard on him. We got plenty of heals left too, so we should be alright. There's no damage on touch in this game, so don't worry about it too much. They have to actually be in an attack animation to do anything to you. Since I'm surrounded, I'm gonna try and kind of work my way through here. I'm gonna heal real fast. Oh no, wrong time to heal. But the wolf went right over my head right there, which is good. So we'll drop him. Yeah, let's stay on you, maybe. Oh, it spawned a thing over there, but it didn't trigger. Oh, he throws rocks, that's why. Okay. I'm gonna roll in on him real fast, and we'll steal his gemstones, too. I don't know what this dude's supposed to be, but my guess is that I'm supposed to do that right there. Let's not get stuck in an animation, though. Because it's definitely possible in this game. You actually can't roll out of animations or anything like that. So your evasive maneuvers are limited to when you're not participating in any other action. And so, like, if you take an axe swing, you can't roll out of that axe swing. You just got to kind of deal with it. Can I go this way? Yeah, I'm going to run for it since this whole place is collapsing. Nobody seems that panicky about it, though. They're still in the crowd, like, cheering and losing their minds, so maybe it's not that serious. Maybe it's not that bad. It wants me to go down here, so I'm going to listen. Normally, I'm not a good listener, but today I'm going to be a good listener. Is there a secret or anything over here? I would like to see that from this game, too. I don't know what the planned implemented features are for this title, but, like, breakable walls. I mean, I feel like Oh, I don't want to hit rocks. Okay, gotcha. Let's go ahead and fall through. Cool little Vector Man period right here. Didn't Vector Man have a falling level? I'm trying to think of a game that had a falling level right now. I mean, if you were playing stuff like Streets of Rage had elevator levels, but that's completely different from a falling level. That's a dog. Apparently, I'm riding... Okay, so we've turned this into, like, a Battletoads thing. Now, there's a lot of little references in this game. There's a lot of cool little references. How do I... Can I attack? I don't think I can attack. I think I just gotta stay out of the way of all this. Gotta pull forward and pull back. Yep, you just gotta jump over it. Okay, that's perfectly fine, dude. Our dog looks fancy as shit, though. Look at that. He runs with a straight spine. He's like, yup. He knows who he is. He knows what he's all about. He's found himself as a person/dog. What's up, buddy? How are you? Yumball happy. Kickstarter friends helped fix Yumball Pond, and Yumball very grateful. Developers Kickstarter reached goal and built water tower to keep Yumball Pond full. Yumble couldn't be happier, and Yumble thinks friends are the best. Big thank you from Yumble. This game was Kickstartered, in case you were wondering. As if there was any doubt left, you now know. What's going on in here? Oh, that's the end of the demo. So that's pretty much it. So that is the Flynn Son of Crimson demo. I'm really excited to see this game release. I can't wait to see what it has for it right now. I think that was a pretty, I mean, it was a little bit short in terms of length, but for a Kickstarter demo, I think it did a good job showing off proof of concept and just being like, hey, I have an idea. I know how to implement that idea. There's a couple things they could do a little bit better so far, just from what I've seen in the demo, but I'm not going to critique those for right now, simply based on the fact that this is a demo, and this game is like only in full development right now that it's completed its Kickstarter. And so I'm almost positive that being professional developers, they probably know all the things that I'm going to bring up, and they probably have plans to fix them in one way or another. So anyways, Flynn, Son of Crimson, pretty impressed with it so far. Pretty little title. I will see you all next time. Thank you for stopping on in. My name is Splattercat. I show off indie games relentlessly, in all honesty, here on the channel, and I'm looking forward to spending more time with you tomorrow. So if you wanted to stop by my Twitch stream, it happens every single day at 3 p.m. at twitch.tv/SplatterCatGaming. I play a lot of the games that are here on the channel, and a lot of the AAA stuff that I don't have time for. So like right now we're doing Shadows of Mordor, we're also doing Elix, and we're going to be doing the Fractured But Whole pretty soon. And so anyways, I'll see y'all later. Thanks for stopping on in. How you do, everybody?